Well, we could just keep going down the standings. Bucks at 2.
Bucks at 2.
That works.
Um,
Would you like me to start?
mm, yeah, go ahead and start. We'll just have you
Okay,
start
that's
most of
fine.
them.
I actually, sorry, I actually gave them a B for this reason and this reason only. The Middleton injury I thought would impact them more. Giannis definitely stepped up and did exactly what he needed to do. I knew they were a top team in the NBA going into this season. I just thought they would struggle more. And that's kind of where I put them at. Giannis is having another MVP worthy season. I'm not necessarily sure, well, maybe with Jokic gaining it the last 2 seasons. I'm not necessarily sure they'll give it to him again, but he's having a great season. Actually, I'll put it up here too.
Yeah. So I went with a B for the Bucks. They're having a good year, and I'm never going to count out Giannis or whatever, but Chris Middleton has barely played this season. Um, Brooke Lopez went from probably in conversations for Defensive Player of the Year to still a really good defender, but not exactly. I don't even want to say all NBA defensive, but it's something doesn't feel right for me right now with the Bucks. Obviously, Luka could carry this team all the way if he really wanted to, but based just on my personal grading system, something isn't right here. And I'm sure they're going to be fine. They're a well-coached team. They're a well-structured team, and they've got a lot of talent. It's just to this point, I went with a B.
See, I guess I was a little harsher on the Bucks just because of my outlook on it. I give them like a C, maybe even a D plus. Outside of Giannis, this team is old. They have 4 players on their roster under the age of 27. They don't really have any picks left. Let's see. They potentially don't own their pick outright till 2028. So I don't like the future. I mean, Giannis is still, like you said, a force to be reckoned with. But the pieces around Giannis, I don't feel comfortable in them getting unless they do big flat splashes in free agency.
So my question with that would be with Giannis being Giannis, right? Is Giannis a player that has enough of a star pull to recruit in free agency to a winter wonderland that is Milwaukee?
I think, honestly, I think it's going to depend on whatever player is up at the time. Giannis to me seems like I'm going to be the center point, and we would have to find a star that's okay taking the back seat.
Absolutely not. You're wrong. You're just wrong. The person who closes
He's gonna say Trae Young.
the person who closes the games for the Bucks is Chris Middleton. I think Giannis would be fine alongside a player who wants to take the final shot. In fact, I even think Luka wants to be in that role defensively and offensively. I think he's better as someone coming off ball or coming or defending off wing help to get blocks and contest and stuff and the likes.
I will say Luke or Giannis this year has. I don't want to say slowed down, but this is, if I'm not mistaken, the first time in like 5 years that he shot below 60% from inside the arc. Um, so yeah, he needs someone, and that might have to do with the fact that Middleton has played less minutes than you would see in a movie theater this season, but
Yeah.
something, like I said, something feels off with this team. I'm not worried about them at all. It's just in my personal grading structure, something feels off. Um, who is next?